single one. I fear Elsa has brought the stage door slasher to Chautauqua. You think it couldn't just be someone who wanted Marjorie dead? The Schuberts, maybe? What about Elsa?
We put them in the snowdrift. It's the best we could do under the circumstances. It's a blizzard out there. You can't see a foot in front of you. Or the rest of her body, for that matter.
This coffee's hot.
Ooh.
Jeez, it's brutal out there.
Hot chocolate.
Don't touch that.
Oh, why?
I'm no expert, but this stuff smells to me, woo, like it was poisoned. I noticed just before the lights went out that O'Reilly sniffed it, and heck, where the hell is he anyway?
That's the question. Elsa probably put just too much salt in it.
You put salt in hot chocolate?
Oh, sure, it should only be a tad, of course, but it really gives it some snap.
I've never thought of that. I've tried to dabble with nutmeg, but I didn't.
Nutmeg in hot chocolate?
Could we leave the recipe exchange till tomorrow? We got a killer on the loose here. I found the blueprints
What blueprints?
Of the estate. Since whoever escaped the tunnels cut off the power, I thought if we examined these, we might find the details of those passages. Then we could foray into the walls and look for clues. I've put together a picnic lunch in case we get lost.
These just show the house. They don't show the secret passageways.
Of course not. They're secret.
Right now, I want everyone where I can see them.
And I want to look for clues.
I'm in charge of this investigation, and I say you're staying here.
Investigation? What investigation?
Murder investigation. I'm a cop.
Why are you telling them?
Miss Von Grossen Newton, this has gone too far for adventures. I'm Sergeant Suze Kelly, here on the case of the stage door slasher.
Wait, so this isn't an audition?
Only for a killer, it seems.
Just my luck.
I told you, I told you, I told you! But did you listen? No, I'm just a silly songwriter. I did go to the Boston Conservatory, you know. I think this exposure unwise, Sergeant.
The killer is working too damn fast. He didn't go for you or the notebook. He went for someone who could obviously expose him somehow. We've had 2 murders, maybe 3, maybe 4 if you count O'Reilly.
Who was maybe 3?
There are bloodstains by the French door.
But no one else is missing.
Nobody we know about.
You mean there could be someone missing who wasn't even here in the first place?
But if you're the police, what was all that business about notifying them in regard to Phoebe's book?
A setup. I was to be the bait, Ginger, and when the killer came for me and the notebook, the sergeant would capture him. Clever, yes?
It was.
Until you told us all about it.
Obviously, some people were more important to the killer than that book.
Perhaps it's a combination of that book and the people that worried the killer. With them out of the way, the book is useless.
That's exactly the way I got it, Miss.
I still maintain we should examine these blueprints. The chase is half the fun. Wait, so all that business about Phoebe's book was just made up?
No, the book was the real McCoy, sent to the police department from Princeton last week. It contained information that made us reopen the case.
What sort of information?
Look at the last entry.
Daily 1020.
My gosh! What is it for me? I just thought of the news second that culture. Give me a pen.
That is so annoying.
Well, the Piccadilly was our hotel in New York. What's the 1020?
Your room.
My room.
And the rest of the artistic staff. It was where B. McAllister's last appointment was. The night he was murdered.
Oh, yes, that was all that stuff Elsa was on about earlier. It probably didn't worry the killer that much.
Why should it? The staff suite, my goodness, everyone had access to those rooms. Designers, stage managers, everyone. You reopened the investigation based on that one appointment?
We were hoping it might lead to something.
Well, obviously it didn't.
Obviously it did. There are 2 people dead.
Well, the thing I can't understand is why Baby was in the hotel at all. Show's off the road. Everyone's at home. She's on her day off when the murder happens. What's a chorus girl do on her day off?
Huh? Oh, well,
Sleeps?
she certainly wouldn't be anywhere near where a killer was loose.
I would think she would want to spend that time with friends. Wouldn't you, Elsa?
Bibi had many dear friends, Ken.
Too many?
There's a list following the appointment in parentheses. 22, toe shoes, Leo. And then a series of numbers. 288129. Leo. Could be something astrological.
Isn't 22 a type of gun?
Caliber, yeah, we wondered about that, but there was no gun involved.
22. Tutu.
What?
Tutu, toe shoes, Leo, leotard. Sounds like the appointment was for a ballet class. Though, why she'd wear a tutu is beyond me.
What's it look like?
A little skirt, very stiff. Sticks out in the front like...
She had it on!
What?
We didn't release that to the press. She had it on. So did the other 2.
Murdered in a tutu. How were they wearing their hair?
Hair?
Yeah, was that all the same too?
Now that you mention it, it was. Tight. Pulled back. Like a school teacher.
Ballet dancers! The slasher was killing ballet dancers!
Why?
Probably sat through Swan Lake one time too many. What I mean is, they were dressed as ballet dancers as if it was some kind of audition or act.
I got it! Oh. Anyone want to hear the new lyric? I think I got the real Playboy Washington in this one. It's called Ways, Means, and Mischief. I'll take it from the chorus.
Oh, poor Bernice. She works herself much too hard. Elsa!
Ah!
I beg your pardon?
Maybe the cold revived her.
Don't anybody move!
Was ist los?
Elsa, we saw you fall half naked and dead out of the closet into Bernice's arms.
Oh, Bernice.
Perhaps it was someone else. I was in the basement, gathering potatoes for the vichyssoise. She's still out there, dead. Who is dead?
Elsa, have you a twin?
Yeah. Oh, there's more. I am of triplets. Sisters, but they are in Germany.
Elsa, someone who looks very like you was murdered here this afternoon.
I will look. My Mutter and Vater worked in Berlin as laborers in the government printing plant. In 1923, they died. When a carton which contained banknotes the equivalent of $5 American fell on them. They were crushed. My sisters who died were raised by relatives. We saw each other only on Weihnachtsabend, when we met to decorate the Weihnachtsbaum and give back the Weihnachtsgeschenke.
Gesundheit!
Danke. The point is, I do not know my sister.
That woman has absolutely no sense of humor. Did Elsa accompany you out of town during their holiday?
No, she was here at the house.
My gosh! Identical triplets, a homicidal maniac, secret passages.
It's beginning to look like one of those Hollywood mysteries you direct, Mr. De La Maze.
I didn't know you directed a mystery, Ken.
One. Murder at the Biltmore with William Powell, Myrna Loy, Sidney Blackburn, Ralph Bellamy, Matt Pendleton, Louis Overton, and Alicia Cook Jr.
Has that one been released yet?
No, have you seen it?
I think so. I don't think she looks a thing like me!
But Elsa, that woman is the spitting image.
Elsa!
Were either of your sisters ballet dancers by any chance?
Dancers? Oh, Gott in Himmel, no! Helga lives in Strasbourg. There she works in a boatyard making sails. Well, Helga lives in Stuttgart. There she waits tables at a beer garden. Now, if you will excuse me, thank you. I will be back to the dinner.
You're sure that woman out there isn't your sister?
Anything is possible. But I believe my sisters to be in Germany.
That woman is an exact likeness.
My grandfather was a merchant seaman at Bremen. Perhaps he put ashore in Brooklyn. It's only a train stop away from here, nicht wahr? Mr. O'Reilly is dead also?
We don't know.
I told you she got eyes for him.
Obviously, Elsa is lying. But I can't imagine why.
She's covering for it.
I thought espionage is in your blood.
It is! It's just a little sluggish at the moment.
Maybe her sister was on the way here and was murdered before she knew she arrived.
Then why wouldn't she identify her?
Perhaps Elsa's sister is the slasher.
If her sister is the slasher, then who slashed her?
Oh, too confusing.
No, it's simple. Look, you've got a sister who's a servant in Chappaqua, a sister selling sausages in Stuttgart, and a sister sewing sails somewhere.
Strasland.
So, either Helga from Stuttgart or Helga from Straussland, while seeking their sister in a snowstorm in a swanky, secluded section of Chappaqua, is hacked by a homicidal halfwit who thinks Hilga or Helga is Helsa. Now, ask yourselves why.
Ask myself why? I don't even know what you just said.
Ask myself why what?
No, not why what, why who?
Why who what?
No, not why, who, what, why, what?
Why who what? Why?
What? Before you ask who, you have to ask why.
And how?
How what? I was just agreeing. And how?
Maybe it depends on when.
When what?
Please, if you're all gonna do this again, I need another drink.
Let me see that book.
Could Helsa be the stage door slasher? It's what we're all thinking, right?
Obviously, it's what we're all thinking. But why would she kill 3 girls?
Jealousy?
Of whom?
Of your friends, of course. You said you had many.
I said Baby had many.
Really, Ginger, if you're going to take the words of others and twist them, I prefer you stick to Jerome Kern. You do that so much better.
I do not steal from Jerome Kern. Oh, she certainly does not.
Thank you, Bernice.
It's Cole Porter she steals from.
Oh, fine, let's all be viciously funny about my talent. It strikes me as an exceptionally transparent attempt to get us off the subject, which one of us might have had a motive.
All right. Shall we begin with the well-known fact that you hate dancers?
I do not. I only hate them when they sing.
You did demand those 3 girls be removed from the numbers.
But not with a knife.
My point is, we could come up with a motive for any of us. Even me. They were all pregnant or something. But I don't think the killer's in this room.
What about Mr. O'Reilly? We haven't seen him since the blackout.
He may be dead.
Or in those tunnels.
Well, we won't know if we don't look. I'm going to serve dinner, and then I suggest an armful right into the walls. Oh, and one other possibility. Perhaps Elsa is your sister.
What?
Just something that happened earlier when I attempted to kiss her good morning. Something different.
She kisses her maid good morning?
Okay, I want to get to solving this thing. So let's create the moment of the crime. I want all of you to show me where you were standing when the lights went out.
You've got to be kidding.
No, this could work. Agatha Christie does it all the time.
All right. Let's try it. Let's see. I was over here. Bernice, where were you?
I was behind the piano.
And poor Marjorie was over there.
We were right here.
This doesn't tell me a damn thing.
Well, I, for one, don't think we should leave Elsa alone in the kitchen with Elsa.
Wait, Ken, I wanted you to hear the new second act opener.
Personally, I thought what we had originally was fine.
Marjorie hated it.
Marjorie was dead, Bernice. I don't think you should allow a dead woman's opinion to influence you.
I can't believe one of them would be the slasher.
Nah, I got me a whole other theory.
Did you find anything interesting?
It's addresses, appointments, and a kind of log. She refers to things she's done that day. See? LN_W/K.
Lunch with Kat, another dancer in the show. We went through these notes already. The ones we could make sense of anyway.
I think it's a code.
Code? Why would she keep a code?
Every so often, there's nothing but a list of numbers.
Phone numbers.
But there's not always an exchange. Here's Endicott, Murray Hill, but then rows of numbers. It's a code.
Bank accounts. The secret bank accounts, maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I got a theory, and it's based on playing old-fashioned police work. And if I'm right, then someone is in very grave danger. And I think I know who that someone...
Maybe the numbers are letter substitutes.
Where did you learn about that?
When you were a kid, didn't you ever send away to Orphan Annie for a secret decoder?
Don Winslow of the Navy. I got a ring.
Well, I'm going to use the Orphan Annie system. Let's try to break it.
What we need is paper. Holy mackerel, the desk drawer. Hey, Sarge! Where'd the cop go?
My gosh! Another passage!
This place has more surprises than a haunted house.
There's stairs leading down.
Are you nuts? Don't go in there.
I want to see what's down here.
If you run into the slasher, don't plie. I can't believe you're doing this when there's a killer out on the loose. I mean, there's someone, maybe a raving lunatic in this house. Ah! Oh my gosh. All hands are out right now. Looking for this.
Eddie, why'd you shut? Eddie?
Oh, the other officer in Fred. Hey, where'd he go? Where'd he go? I'll blow him down. So help me, I'll flip him.
Eddie, did you shut me down there as some kind of joke?
Hey, how'd you get out there?
There's a lever next to the door.
The slasher was here.
The slasher was here?
Right here, while you were down there, in a long raincoat with a bag over his head.
Well, what'd he look like?
Like someone wearing a long raincoat with a bag over his head.
No, I mean tall, short.
Who knows? Both, maybe? I was busy looking at the razor.
Let's go tell the others.
No! It could be one of them. He was looking for this, but I grabbed it and ran.
You did? Gee, Eddie, you're kind of brave.
Nah, just fast. When you play some of the joints I play,
Which one of them do you think it is?
well, I got a theory based on observation.
O'Reilly!
We thought you were dead. Sure, and so did somebody else. I was hit on my head and left to die
When was this?
when I was going for the aspirin.
I hope you got a chance to take a couple.
When I come to, I find myself in a tunnel, and I've had the devil's own time trying to get out.
There have been 2 murders here.
And what's more, this isn't even an audition. It's a setup to catch the slasher.
Murders? Who?
Miss Poversta and someone who's either Helga, or Helsa.
Was?
Someone who we think is Helsa's twin sister.
Fell right out of that closet.
Her sister, was it? Elsa. She is all right.
Yeah, she's fine. Don't worry, she was pretty worried about you too.
Faith, and she's a fine soul of a lass. I believe I'll have a spot of brandy to ward off the chill.
Sit still, I'll get it.
So, how long have you been in this country, Mr. O'Reilly?
What?
I asked how long you'd been in America. You were Irish born?
As Paddy's cow.
And where in Ireland are you from?
Sure, now you're familiar with Ireland, Colleen.
I've never been there now.
Well, there's a spot in County Blarney which the sun coming up over the McNamara mountain hits first, wake in the fine village of McGillicuddy, to another of God's days. It's there that I'm from, and it's there that I'll ever be.
You ought to know better than to ask an Irishman where he's from. We could have been here all night.
Sure, and it's as warm in as a bog of peat in August.
Have I seen you in anything on Broadway, Mr. O'Reilly?
Are you writing a book about me, miss?
Dinner is served. Oh, Mr. O'Reilly, you've returned to us.
Someone hit him on the head and left him to die.
Oh, my dear, I'm afraid you've unleashed something horrible in this house tonight. However, the fishy sauce is ready and... Where's the sergeant?
I don't know, isn't she with you?
Perhaps she went to wash up. Come along, everyone else is in the dining room. Let's eat so we can get down to the serious business of the evening.
I don't think he's Irish.
Well, easy enough to tell. We'll give him some more brandy and see if he starts to bite, sing, or write a poem.
Begorra, I went and forgot me drink. Dinner is served, Elsa. Elsa, they tell me your sister is dead. Elsa, are you in mourning? Elsa, come out. I think we should talk.
Here, take this so you can see what you are up against.
See it? Who wants to see it?
Play the radio very loud. That way we can always find this room.
If you can find Red Network of NBC, Phil Splatani and his all-girl orchestra is on right now.
Stay close together. It's a labyrinth in there.
Oh, please, Ginger, anything but that.
Buried under snow in this blizzard, which is fast reaching catastrophic proportions, transportation has halted. Governor Lehman and Mayor LaGuardia have declared a state of emergency.
My goodness, all we need now is a power failure. From your mouth to God's ear.
There are storm lanterns in the pantry. Come help me get them.
Ow! I bumped into the piano. That was my attitude.
Are you coming, Ginger?
You still sitting on the floor, Bernice?
I'm not leaving until the lights come back on. I'm gonna sit here with this bottle of wine and relax.
All right, Bernice. Stay here. He'll come back for you. Come along, everyone.
There's mischief in Washington, and guess who has to pay? Oh, there's mix-ups in Washington, and guess who? Who is it? You have not seen me. Not in years. That door is frozen.
Ken, where are you?
In the corridor.
I am going back into the tunnels. You will not tell them that you saw me. You tell them. I will drag you into the tunnels that no one can find you. Have you ever been stripped, tagged, involved, and nipped? Well, do I have to answer that?
Ah, here's the library.
Remember, one word and you die. She's in the closet. She's in the closet.
Who?
Elsa, she's in the closet.
Really? What is she?
Oh, just keep her locked up in there till help comes.
I'm going for the sergeant. Stay here in case she comes out of the walls.
Out of the walls. Oh yes, I forgot we're visiting the house of Usher. Out of the walls, out of the walls. That's it, Ginger. The second act opener should be a waltz.
A waltz?
Fred Astaire does one every show, Ken. Bernice, this is hardly the place and certainly isn't the time. Isn't the time, Ginger? Isn't the time? I'm creating. Don't tell me it isn't the time. The contractions are beginning, and she tells me it isn't the time. I've been stopped from giving birth alive here tonight, Ken.
Ah.
Has anyone seen the maid?
She's in the closet.
She's got a butcher knife.
I've got a gun.
What's an Irish tenor doing with a gun?
I'm not Irish. I'm Italian. Lieutenant Tony Garibaldi, NYPD. Been working undercover on the case of the stage door slasher. The maid is the slasher, and she's on her way up the river. Okay, Wenzel, come out with your hands high. You hold me, Wenzel, you're trapped. Okay, Wenzel, I'm counting to 10. Eins, zwei,
He's
Right.
counting in German.
Well, most is German.
fünf.
Actually, she couldn't come out of it even if she wanted to. Door's locked.
Well, unlock it.
Oh, hi. Boy, am I glad to see you. The flashlight went out, and we've been wandering around in the pitch black. We would have gotten lost, but I held her hand the whole way. Come on, Nikki, we're back in the house. Where did you come from? And what happened to Nikki? What? Wait a minute, I can't understand a thing you're saying because you've got a gag in your mouth.
I said, take this gag out my mouth.
Did you just pass the maiden there?
Who knows? It was too dark to see anything.
Elsa's the stage door slasher.
Elsa? Wait a minute. And she's in there with Nikki?
I'll take care of this.
No, hold it. This is a job for the police.
But he is the police.
Yeah.
He's Lieutenant Tony somebody.
He's working on the slasher case.
Out of where?
Headquarters.
What division?
Eerie Crimes.
Erie Crimes Division?
Yeah, it's something new. The commissioner.
You got a badge?
Of course he has a badge. He just showed it to us.
Okay, pal. Let's see some ID.
Sure. Hands up! Everyone, in a line. Move. On your knees!
It was my badge, right? You're the good-for-nothing scum that conked me on the head, huh?
Yeah, I needed the ID. Almost worked, too. So Bumblenuts here spoiled everything!
Hey, now, just a minute.
I can't find that police officer anywhere.
Elsa, careful!
Hello, everyone.
Hands up! And stop your squawking, sister.
What's gotten into Mr. O'Reilly? Not O'Reilly.
I am Klaus Stansdorf of the Geheime Staatspolizei.
The Gestapo? What's the Gestapo want with this slasher?
What I want is for you, Sergeant Kelly, to take the lantern and lead the way into the closet.
You can go to hell.
Peter, Sergeant Kelly, I could have killed you earlier, but I didn't. Why not? Professional. Take the lantern.
No!
I suggest the rest of you turn your heads as the bullet from this gun makes quite a large hole.
Put your hands up, Daddy, or you'll be pushing up daisies. Ensign Nicole Crandall, United States Naval Intelligence.
Oh!
Right in the south, right? We're gonna need some rope.
In the pantry. I'll get it.
I'll go with her. She shouldn't be alone.
Oh, wait, I'm not staying in here with all these guns waving around. Bernice? Never mind.
Up against the piano, crowdhead!
Where'd you learn how to do that?
Basic training.
That's pretty basic if you ask
Okay, so I'll take it from here.
me. Naval intelligence? I'll be damned.
We've been after this guy for 3 weeks.
No wonder you were always running into walls. You were packing a heater in your handbag.
This cat a spy or something?
Worse, a saboteur. His name is Dieter Benzel.
You have the wrong man.
Shut your trap!
Wenzel?
That's right, Elsa's brother.
What's he doing here?
The Nazis landed this guy and 5 others in Long Island 3 weeks ago. We caught 4 of them posing as novelists.
My name is Klaus Stansdorf.
Baloney! The saboteurs had false identities, $500,000, and a mission to blow up installations all over this country to effectively cripple the nation's communication system.
Gee, I thought the post office was already taking care of that.
But this guy, and a guy named Ron Becker, decided the money was more important than the fatherland.
Wrong! I killed Becker because he was a traitor, Doomkopf.
Hey! Who are you calling Doomkopf?
Her, I call Doomkopf. You, I call Bumblenuts.
Just wanted to get that straight.
So how'd you get on this guy's trail?
See, naval intelligence knew had a sister. We figured it was a long shot, but he might head for her.
They sent you alone with a killer?
I was the only agent who could sing harmony.
Listen to me, all of you. Your lives are in great danger.
Okay, pal. We're all ears.
I am not Dieter Wenzel. Dieter Wenzel is an officer in Abwehr, German military counterintelligence. He is also a homicidal maniac.
And where is he now?
He is
Here's the rope.
I'll tie him up. I'm very handy with half hitches. He's dead! Oh, that's it! It's gone! The lyric is gone and I'll never get it back! Oh,
There's blood all over these books. The knife went right through here.
Moby Dick, I don't see how the knife could have gotten through this. I couldn't even make it through the first chapter. Oh
He was stabbed through that bookcase.
This is right about where I was grabbed.
there's a passage there.
my! Holy mackerel!
I'm going in.
No, Sergeant, wait! It's too late. That passage branches off into 5 others.
Oh, good golly!
He was stabbed through the bookcase and practically fell on Bernice.
Oh, Bernice, are you all right? I can't work in this environment, Ginger. They have no respect for an artiste. His caffeine swirls before mine. I am very drunk.
No good. It splits off into 5 separate passageways down there. Look, we gotta take this a step at a time. First, let's get this guy outside with the others. You open the door.
It's a consonant substitution. What? Poor BB spoke. Someone was trying to work out the code. I love codes, like playing Bach. BB was substituting numerals for constants on a triplet basis. Well, how does it work? It's very simple. Look, it's very, very easy, especially since she repeats numeral sets. This becomes A, P, L, apples. Here it repeats again, apples. This is corn. Here's oranges. Some sort of ongoing shopping list. Peppermint, apples again. Apples, oranges, corn, peppermint. What do you make of that? Maybe it's some sort of salad. Really? I think the peppermint might tend to dominate. Not if it weren't left to stand for too long.
Maybe the sweetness of the oranges might counteract.
It's word substitutions.
Word substitutions, of course, it's another code.
Excuse me, but the beef is getting dry.
Russell!
Now,
Put your hands up!
Nazi! What is wrong with you people? We know you're the slasher, Elsa. You threatened me with a butcher knife. Then you open and close it. 9. In addition to keeping the dinner wrong, I have been running through the tunnels, trying to keep from being notified my homicidal maniac.
No, he was stabbed through that bookcase.
Axel! Mein Gott! The tunnels!
What about them?
There is something else in there. Something evil. I have proof against it, and they dark.
Have you seen it?
If it is human, it is in all black, and it smells of death. And it waits for us all. Should I put the cucumbers back on the ice, gnädige Frau?
Yes, I suppose so. Something evil.
I'm going for the sergeant.
Elsa actually threatened you earlier?
Well, she held a knife.
And then we slammed the door in her face.
Maybe she is telling the truth.
If she is, I think it's best we leave this place as soon as possible. Blizzard or no blizzard.
If she is, it makes it all the more important that we crack this code.
What's it say about the night of the murder?
Piccadilly 1020, Tutu toe shoes, Leo corn. What's another word for corn?
No, no, no! But I have to go. I'm the only one with even the slightest knowledge of the passages.
It's too dangerous.
Not with this! The Derringer that General Wilhelm von Grossenhütten carried as the personal bodyguard to Archduke Ferdinand.
You know how to use that thing?
I've shot the O out of every stop sign in Westchester County.
Enough for me? Okay, here's the plan.
Listen, everyone. We've broken a part of the code in Bibi's book. Here's what it says the night of the murder. Piccadilly 1020, Tutu toe shoes, Leo corn.
Corn, what's corn?
A word substitution, we think.
You think she was a dancer, wasn't she? Maybe she just had corn. Okay, here's the plan. We go in from the 3 separate passageways out of here. One gun to a passage. That way, if the fiend or whatever it is comes out of the walls, we'll have someone there. You go through that passageway. Eddie, you pulled me out of this tunnel pretty good. You take this.
If this don't have a flag pop out and say bang, I don't know what to do with it. Boy, I played in some tough rooms in my life, but this one takes the cake.
Ensign, you stay here.
Aye, aye, ma'am. I want to keep working on this code anyway.
Are there anywhere the tunnels don't lead?
The pantry.
You 3 go there. That way you'll be safe.
Safety is exactly what I had in mind.
Come on, Bernice, we're moving on.
How could anything open this late?
Everybody ready? Let's go.
Move carefully. It's a maze in there.
You gonna be all right?
Yeah, are you going to be all right?
I asked you first. Hey, if I'm not back in 24 hours, cancel my ad in Variety. Ginger and Bernice are all tucked in, surrounded by frying pans. Let's hope that they don't get into a fight over a lyric.
Shouldn't you stay with them?
I figured I should be in here with you, given you've got the job of watching 3 secret passages at once.
Thanks.
Still working on that book?
These foods are word substitutes. I can't figure them.
So the code, and trapped in Bibi's head forever, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
I must congratulate you, Ensign, on your performance. As a chorus girl, very detailed, very convincing. The appearance, the walk, the chip of a suitcase was an excellent choice.
Well, actually, that was me.
Oh. And your language, swell, so typically crass, the ring of pure banal truth.
Well, that was kind of me, too. See, I was, hopeful, you know, knocking around on Broadway before I joined the Navy.
I see. Did you by chance audition for me?
I don't know, Mr. De La Maze. I went to so many auditions. Maybe one of them was for you. Let's see. Did you direct?
I think it would have suited you well.
Oh, I doubt that.
As different from the rest.
Different?
You didn't see yourself as different from all the other tawdry, shop-worn, self-involved, run-of-the-mill chorus girl?
Gee, no, I thought most of them were pretty nifty.
Nifty. Chase must be going badly. I expected to hear shots ringing from the walls by now.
Wait a minute. Maybe I did audition for you. Did you direct I Married an Angel?
That was Josh Logan.
Let's see. I tried out for Boys from Syracuse.
George Abbott.
Sing out the news. Who's who?
Charlie Friedman. Leonard Silman.
Who's who? People!
What?
She was substituting foods for people. She was probably keeping appointments she didn't want anyone to know about.
Anyone being Elsa, naturally.
So that night, it was Piccadilly 1020, tutu toe shoes, Leo Corn. Who's Corn? Corny! A comedian in the show, maybe? What's another word for... Oh my gosh.
Philo Vance would have gotten it so much sooner, my pretty. Now, you and I are going to take a swell trip.
Naturally, Bernice needed another drink, so I've been elected to... Oh my goodness!
Don't do anything foolish, Ginger.
I don't want to deal with this. I absolutely refuse to deal with this.
I suppose you think I'm crazy. Well, I'm not crazy.
Ken, I have absolutely no intention of getting dragged into a psychological discussion with you. Heaven knows I'm not feeling secure enough myself to hear your problems. How silly! I must have turned left at the hot water heater. Ken, what are you doing? Don't tell me you're the stage door slasher.
I am.
I asked you not to tell me.
Give me the gun, Elsa, and get over there.
Excuse me.
Bernice!
Wrong room.
Don't move. Over there.
Oh. Why, Ken? Why?
Why what?
Why did you kill all those girls?
My mother was a great person.
Had to ask.
Simple woman, born of simple stock.
Ken, is this going to be a long story?
My father left her for a ballet dancer.
I knew it!
She was beautiful.
The ballet dancer?
No, my mother. Beautiful.
Well, if you think so much of her, when was the last time you called her?
Well, it's been a couple of months, sure, but I've been... Well, what do you care? You're gonna die. All of you. It just remains to determine how.
Ken, I refuse to put on a tutu for anyone.
Fire. Of course. What could be so natural with so many lanterns burning? Get away! This mansion burning down should keep me warm enough to help arrives. Don't you think? Ginger, get up! Elsa, sit down! Bernice, hands on the piano!
It's always the piano.
Act action. They're reminiscent of this final scene from Berlin College. Picture I made with Paul Lucas,
for heaven's
Helen
sake.
Dante, Conrad Veidt, Oscar Homolka, George Collis, and Merle Oberon. A picture which I'm sure you've all seen, given you've seen everything else I've done that hasn't been released yet. Little matter, since you're all going to die. Now, what can I use to make the flames spread more quickly? Try cognac!
Eddie, you're in the nick of time.
Well, I was no sooner in the tunnels than I realized what Miss Von Grossen,
Newman.
said.
What did I say?
It's a maze down there. What's another word for corn? Maze. Ken de la Maze. So I've been trying to find my way back ever since.
Excuse me, if you're done with that cognac, can I borrow it? Bernice, you've had enough to drink. This isn't your house, Ginger. You don't have to count. Ken de la Maze, the stage door slasher.
Sure, he killed those girls and then went to the one place where his madness, his paranoia, and his murderous, inhumane tendencies would never be noticed.
Where was that?
Hollywood.
We've got to go find the sergeant and tell her the chase is over. Eddie, you go in through there. Ensign, can you pull down the fort till I get back?
Sure. Is there any rope?
In the closet, Bernice.
Well, I suppose the killer caught this time. It's all right. I am sick and tired of picking this one up off the floor. Ugh. This calls for strong coffee.
Did she get the rope?
What rope?
The rope.
Oh yes, here it is.
You know, I really prefer being a comic to a hero, because when you're a hero, you spend most of your time scared out of your wits. All right, I better go back in those walls and tell Kelly I caught the slasher.
And the saboteur.
Yeah, but what about the sister who sells sausages? Okay, I'll be right back, and maybe you should put another knot in that rope.
Where is everybody?
Wait a minute. If Ken is the stage door slasher, then who killed?
I did! Be quiet! Do not scream, and you might not get hurt. I know you have a good identification as a naval intelligence officer. Where are they? Also, I know what you are thinking. You are thinking, this woman is a maidservant, and I am trained in hand-to-hand combat. I can probably take this knife away from another dainty woman. But can you from a man? Oh my God! Yeah. Oh, if your naval intelligence was even a little intelligence, you would know that Dieter Benzel was once the toast of the Berlin Cabaret. Even more famous than Sally Bones.
A female impersonator?
The best. I love Lady, Josephine Baker, and the great Marlene Dietrich. Ich bin der frische Lala. Also, my legs are better.
Then you killed
Everyone.
Miss Balderstock?
I thought she was Fraulein von Grossenuten. She had been sitting in that chair. Besides, with her out of the way, the whole house would have been mine. Also, I wanted people to think the slasher was still here. As it turns out, he already was. Also, I killed the Gestapo agent.
Oh, really?
No, O'Reilly. Just a joke to cabaret days.
Then O'Reilly actually was.
As I told you, Klaus Stahnsdorf. When Franz and I fled with the fatherland money, Franz hid in New York with a shame. Damn! Stahnsdorf must have found him and killed him. Stahnsdorf also must have had information about my sister, Elsa, so he came here.
Then it was your sister.
Twin sister, yeah.
You killed your own sister?
We were never close. Also, I needed her identity. As now, I need yours.
You'll never
Of course I will get your way. I have $250,000 and this is America.
Wait a minute. How do you know about what went on? You were.
The walls have eyes as well as ears, Miss Super Spy. If all Americans were as simple-minded as you, your capital would one day be Berlin. And now, Miss Naval Intelligence, you're about to disappear into the walls of this ridiculous house.
Stand still, I warn you. I'm a skilled marksman.
The safety is still on, Mr. Lone Ranger. A Luger, German gun, one of the best. Over there, next to her.
What happened to her hair?
She's a guy.
Why is he wearing a dress? Oh, I get it. You're trying to stay out of the army.
Very interesting country, America. Where else could you find a super spy and a comedian all in one room?
The White House, probably.
You two backwards into the tunnels.
What's he so ticked off about anyhow? Did you ask him to do the dishes or something?
This is dear Wenzel.
Oh, we're in a lot of trouble.
I'm going to kill you.
Well, see, that won't be quite so easy.
Why not?
Because when they handed me that and asked me to run around in the dark tunnels with it, well, naturally I removed all the bullets.
What?
Wow, this cognac really packs a punch.
Eddie, you're in the nick of time. A second time.
You tie up him, her, them, and I'll keep an eye on him.
Don't anybody move.
It's okay, Sarge. We caught the slasher.
This the stage door slasher?
I'm the lyricist.
Over here, Sarge.
Hello? Hello? Can anyone hear me? Are you alright?
This is the stage door slasher.
And this is Helsa, the Nazi saboteur.
I'm back. You changed. Well, I thought it fitting with the events of the evening. Helsa's a saboteur.
Only it's her brother, Dieter Wenzel, a female impersonator.
I'm Dietrich, not Lenya, Josephine Baker. What do you do, Judy Garland? No, her voice is too rangy for me. Really, I would have thought if you did not Lenya. Oh, Lenya's basically a chest voice.
That's true, Garland is all head tones. We leave the musical discussion for another day. I want to lock these two up.
I warn you, I have connections in very high places. I know Harry Cohn and Jack Warner personally. I have lunch with Lorena Parsons.
Come on, you.
There are friends in Hollywood who are destined for political greatness. Unknown actors today, but someday,
Fine, fine. When they come in the office, they can appoint you to their cabinet.
they will. Lord and Lord, my sweet man, I love him so.
Okay, pal. Save that for Sing Sing.
I will.
Gee, we caught the slasher and the saboteur. We'll probably make the news.
We are restored to the world. Well, I think the success of this adventure calls for a celebration. Let us retire to the dining room for crepes flambé von Grossen Newton.
That doesn't have corn, does it?
Corn? Corn, of course, that's it, corn! What's it? We were wrong setting our musical in Washington. These are troubled times. Times for a musical that celebrates the American spirits, the cornfields, the cowboys, the race, the frilly little crap on top. Our next musical should take place in Nebraska.
Where?
Nebraska. Nebraska. Yeah! Wow, you two performed quite heroically. As for you, Nikki, darling, I intend to write Eleanor about your success. And Mr. McKeon, I'm sorry this was not a real audition, or you certainly would have gotten the part.
That's okay. He got the girl.
He did? I mean, I did?
Hey, how could I resist a guy who comes flying out of walls every time I need him?
Well, I gotta warn you, I'm not a hero naturally.
No one's a hero naturally. Anyhow, I'm not concerned about heroics. I'm concerned about chemistry.
That I got covered.
I know. You inherited it.
Ah, what a storm!